Welcome back, ladies and gents, and today we are not in South Africa. No, we are of course we're in Mauritania, ahead of today's African Champions League preliminary round match. But before we get on with that, we do of course have an injury to go have a little look at, as well as a game to catch up on. So without further ado, let's head on back into Football Manager 22. He killed him! Murder! That was murder, ref! Murder! Come on, you got this. Come on, Billy. Silly Billy! Come on, Silly Billy! Oh! I feel like someone should have probably ran back and stopped that trickling over. Okay, so the original plan wasn't actually to show you those last two clips, but I decided to put them in anyways because I thought, you know what, I was going to think of putting them in as outtakes, doing our usual have a little look back at the last game, but it's one game and I thought it would be quite interesting to do it that way. Maybe a little bit of a change of scenery, you know, something a little different. Hopefully you enjoyed that, but enough rambling from me. As you can see here today, we are sold out yet again. Admittedly, though, their stadium is a little bit on the small side. 1,000 tickets sold after 1,000 capacity. Very good pitch condition here today, which is more surprising, I would say. 24 degrees Celsius, nice and calm here in Mauritania. I keep wanting to say Mauritius, but Mauritania is where we are here today. Now, opposition instructions, we are going to apply that one. As you can see from the left hand side, I'm covering part of it, but we're expecting a 4-4-2. We'll have a little look to see if that's what we get. And our assistant is suggesting we go from a positive down to a balanced mentality. Considering they're in a 1,000-seater stadium, I'm going to say it's going to be a reasonably easy game here today. Might not be, they might be pretty decent and just have a really small stadium, but I don't imagine they're going to be much of a challenge for us. Now, in terms of that injury to Negzana, we're going to have a little look at that one. As you can see, he's got a sprained knee ligament between 10 days to 3 weeks remaining on that one for him. So our backup right back is going to be out for a little bit. Thankfully, we do have another right back who can go over there when needed. And, well, we have a little bit of an issue with Billiat. Now, Billiat seems to think that I was going to sell him during the last window. Don't know where he got that from, but he's a little upset. So he got a little bit upset, came to me, told me, hey, I thought you was going to sell me during that window. And I'm like, no, was not planning on selling you ever, quite frankly. So he's going to run out his contract. That is the plan for Billiat. In fact, he did the unprofessional thing of going and telling the media just that. If we have a little look at my OneNote for him, we should be able to see exactly what he said. Create note. Oh, notes. There you are. Found you. Okay, Billiat, unhappy, promise not kept. After speaking to Billiat, I believe that the player is unhappy, his lack of attempts to sell him, which, like I said, don't plan on doing, but he's basically going to go out on Bossman rule. I told him, you know what, wait till your contract ends. That's it, just wait till your contract ends, because I'm not selling you, because that is my plan. Just not going to sell him. So, hopefully he plays pretty decent here today. We are going to submit this team, and I'll see you fine folks over at the team sheet. Right, ladies and gents, the official team sheet is out, and as you can see, they're lacking a few substitutes. They only have 5, which gives me even more hope that we can dominate them here today. Now, admittedly, they do have a Diop on their team, but thankfully it's not Papa Bopper Diop, but it is in fact Babacar Diop, and he is in goal. Now, in terms of our team, well, it's the usual suspects. So we've got Attila the Kun in goal. We have Frosler, he's returning to right back. That, of course, is because we do have Blom back in the lineup. We then have Mafoho back in central defence. He's not back, he is in central defence. Combo meal alongside him, Halanti on the left-hand side, Butsack, of course, on the right-hand side of midfield, Billiat in central midfield, alongside Alexander, Blom, like I said, behind him, Dolly on the left-hand side, and Nerkovic up front, otherwise known as just Samir. Our bench consists of Peters for Mfahalela. I'm just going to call him Lela at this point. Mabiliso, Bacchus, Zuma, Manyama, and Ranti. So, head to the dressing room. Let's tell the lads we're favourites for a reason. you know what, let's do it energetic this time. Let's not be as demanding this time. We're favourites reason. Go out there, make sure they're... Okay, fine. Fine, lads. Fine. You didn't react as much to me being nice. So, I'm just going to have to be harsh. Just going to have to be harsh. I'm sorry. It's your own fault. I tried to be nice, and you just didn't take it very well. So, Civics, by the way, 1-0 up in their game thanks to a Roman on the 2nd minute. Not going to go through all of the other games, partly because I can't read half of those names. At least read them very quickly. Also, for an abbreviation, look how long their name is. 6 letters long for an abbreviation. Come on, you've got to have a shorter abbreviation than that. Maybe just new or newer. But Nuada. I don't know. Anyways, they're in possession right now and they've got it with their left back. So Dia is going to be dispossessed by Samir. Great job by Samir to get over there and dispossess him, but can he make use of it? Whips it back to Butsack. Butsack across to Biliat. It's blocked, but Blom will collect this one now. Blom out wide. Finds Halanti. Halanti coming down this left-hand side. Should be able to get a good cross in. He does. Back post. Nerkovic. Interesting goalkeeping. Managed to save the first one, but Diop pushed it straight back out. Samir follows it up and gets us off to a nice little start here on the 16th minute. Diop, not sure about that one. Not sure about that goalkeeping at all. Let's have a little look at this. So, Samir nods it. Diop drops behind his line to poke it and just make sure it stays in front. Unfortunate for him, though, he didn't turn it around his post and out. Instead, leaves it in the box for Samir to just run on to the end of and put away. So, Nekovic is going to be very thankful for that. And we, as a team, of course, are thankful for it too. But can we get a second goal here? Also, that building in the corner of the pitch, you've seen what it looks like here in this town? City? I want to say city. It's a bit of a small one, though. But you've seen what it's like in this place. That building doesn't seem like it would fit in. Does not seem like it would fit in. Anyways, just gonna go a second goal whilst I was rambling through the butt sack. So it was Blom who played it back to Halanti. Halanti whips on him back post. But Saki wasn't even really challenged. He just jumped up, nodded it in. And ladies and gents, we have ourselves a 2-0 lead here in this. Nice little qualification for the Champions League. Preliminary. That's the one. That's the word I was looking for. I wanted to say something else, but preliminary. Right. So, free kick. Back post, Attila punches away, but that wasn't great. He's punched it back out to them. That was a nice finish. Sid Ahmed Ratchid. Beautiful shot. Okay. He's put us on notice. He's gone, right, you know what? You are the bigger, better team. But I can score goals from range. And it was a pretty damn good goal. Attila should have done better. He should have grabbed that one. Instead, though. And that's honestly, on that follow-up, he probably should have even dived. Don't know what he's doing just standing there. But, ladies and gents, we take a 2-1 lead into half-time. We've been rather wasteful. They've got 1 goal from 1 on target. We've only got 2 from 8 of our 18 on target. So, you know what? Few players. Attila on your 6-4. You know what? No, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Blom, I know you're a bit demotivated, but you know what? I'm not happy with a 2-1 lead in this game. This is the sort of game we should definitely be 3-0 up half-time, cruising, take a few players off, get a 4th or a 5th in the second half. Not 2-1, narrowly scraping by against this team. So, gotta be a little harsher. Butsack over to Biliat. Biliat now across to Blom. Blom through to the Butsack. Can Butsack score from range? No, he's going to play it out wide to Frostler now. Back into Butsack. Nice 1-2 yet again with Frostler. It's to Biliat. He tried the ball through. Got it back though. It's with Frostler yet again on the right hand side. Maybe he's going to... I don't know what he's planning. He's going to whip it in. Samir! Off the post. And it's cleared away. Necky. Clocking like a turkey. But... we need to get some more shots on target, lads. Both of those are off target. Okay, substitution time. As you can see, we've only got 8 out of 21 now on target. Whereas we went into halftime with 8 out of our 18 on target. So, we haven't got one on target thus far, although we did crack one off the post. So, I'm not quite sure how that doesn't count as being on target. But, Alexander, I think, is going to be the player to go off now. Who? Am I better off moving Billiat across? I think I am. So Billiat, go across there. Bacchus can come on as our playmaker. Buttsack. Do I risk the Buttsack? That is a weird question. Do I risk our Buttsack? Nekovic, a little bit tired, but he is playing well. You know what? I love you, Buttsack. You're playing well, but I don't want to risk you getting sent off. So Zuma's going to go on over there. I'm going to hold on to that third one because we know what happened last episode when I didn't hold on to that third and final substitute. So, also, good. Oh, Jesus. Hold 11-0. 11-0. I was looking at the 5-1, then I go down a couple with my eyes and it's like 11-0. Jesus. There's 2 hat-tricks in there. One guy's got 4 goals. Okay, they are having some fun over there. Whereas we're struggling against a team in Mauritania. Okay, we might not be winning the African Champions League, ladies and gents. Nekovic might be hitting every part of this frame, though, by the end of this game. He's hit the left post, he's hit the crossbar. He just needs to hit that right post now. And you know what? Last 30 seconds, let's get a sub on. Why on earth not? We have... You know what? Peters. I know. We need to show Attila, though, that he can't just play bad and stay in the team. So we're going to take Attila off for the last 30 seconds. It's not for any tactical reason, no. No, it's for mental mindset. He needs to know that he's not just a fixture that can remain in the team no matter how he plays. We've took him off for that exact reason, so hopefully he bounces back next time. Admittedly, you know I was mocking that corner building in the stadium? Look at the buildings around the stadium. I will give Sports Interactive that. They might look like awful cutouts, but they're a bit more reflective of the actual area. It's just a shame the building in the corner doesn't reflect the area, nor does the palm tree I can see behind that stand right now. The assets are a little bit mixed and matched, but the actual buildings in the distance, yeah, they seem to be pretty accurate. So, enough rambling from me. As you can see, we've picked up a 2-1 victory here today in Mauritania. I'm not quite sure what we're going to come back for. We might come back for the second leg of this, or we might come back for a league game or another cup match. I'm not quite sure yet because our fixtures, they've been shuffled around pretty much all the time, especially with this, with the South African Normal Cup, our league. So it's going to be a bit of a surprise when we come back for our next one. But I thank you all for joining us. I hope you all have a lovely night and goodbye.